For many people, tea begins with a tea bag, a box from the grocery store, a mug, hot water, a few minutes of waiting. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, for generations, tea bags have introduced countless people to the world of tea. But at some point, many tea drinkers discover something else: loose-leaf tea. And once they do, their experience of tea often changes completely. Welcome back to TeaMinded. I'm glad you're here. Today we're exploring one of the most common questions in tea. What is the difference between tea bags and loose-leaf tea? Is loose-leaf tea really better? Why do tea enthusiasts prefer it? And does the difference actually matter? The short answer is yes, there is a difference, but perhaps not in the way many people think. The difference isn't about snobbery, it's about the tea itself. To understand why, we need to begin with the leaves. Tea bags often contain what is known as tea dust, or fannings. These are the smallest broken pieces of tea left behind during processing and sorting. They're not necessarily bad, but because the leaves are broken into tiny fragments, they tend to lose aroma and complexity more quickly. They also brew very quickly. This makes tea bags convenient and consistent, but it can also result in a flatter flavor profile. Loose-leaf tea is different. Instead of small fragments, loose-leaf tea typically contains larger, more intact leaves. These leaves retain more of their essential oils, aroma compounds, and flavor characteristics. As the leaves unfurl during brewing, they release flavor gradually. The result is often a richer, more layered experience. You begin noticing subtle differences: floral notes, sweetness, minerality, vegetal flavors, texture. The tea becomes more expressive. One way to think about it is this. Imagine comparing freshly ground coffee to instant coffee. Both are technically coffee, but the experience is very different. The same principle often applies to tea. Another important difference is space. Tea leaves need room to expand. A loose-leaf tea brewed in a teapot, gaiwan, or infuser basket has room to open fully. That expansion helps extract flavor evenly. Many traditional tea bags restrict the leaves, limiting how much they can unfurl. The result is often less complexity in the cup. Of course, convenience matters. Tea bags became popular for a reason. They're fast, portable, easy to use. And for busy mornings, that convenience can be valuable. TeaMinded isn't about judging how people drink tea. It's about helping people discover possibilities. If tea bags help someone enjoy tea more often, that's a good thing. But loose-leaf tea offers something additional. It transforms tea from a beverage into an experience. The leaves become visible. The preparation becomes intentional. The process slows down. And in many ways, that's where the deeper appeal begins. One of the things people often notice when switching to loose-leaf tea is how much variety exists. Green tea, black tea, oolong tea, white tea, pu'er tea. Each category contains tremendous diversity. Loose-leaf tea allows those differences to shine. You begin tasting origin, processing, season, and craftsmanship. Tea becomes a story rather than simply a drink. There's also an aesthetic dimension. Watching leaves unfurl, pouring tea from a small teapot, brewing multiple infusions. These actions create ritual, and ritual changes our relationship with the experience. Tea becomes something we participate in rather than simply consume. Perhaps that's why so many tea enthusiasts eventually move toward loose-leaf tea. Not because it's more complicated, but because it's more engaging. It invites attention, curiosity, presence. And interestingly, the transition doesn't need to be expensive. A simple infuser basket and a quality loose-leaf tea are enough to begin. You don't need an elaborate tea table, or rare teaware, or years of expertise. Just curiosity and a willingness to slow down. If you're currently drinking tea bags, consider trying a high-quality loose-leaf tea sometime this week. Choose a tea that interests you. Pay attention to the aroma. Watch the leaves open. Notice how the flavors change from sip to sip. You may discover an entirely new side of tea. As TeaMinded continues, we'll keep exploring tea culture, tea rituals, loose-leaf tea, mindfulness, craftsmanship, and intentional living. But today, I hope this episode encourages you to look beyond convenience and explore the remarkable world of loose-leaf tea. Thank you for listening to TeaMinded. If you enjoyed this episode, follow the podcast on Spotify and share it with someone who's curious about tea or looking to deepen their tea experience. And until next time, put the kettle on, brew something wonderful, and stay tea-minded.